Hi, kids. It's your mom. And we're here today because it's a beautiful day. We're in the backyard, back porch area. And I heard that. Oh, gosh. Wow. Look at the bags. All right. So, anyway, I heard recently that something happened to you that had you feeling a little scared. And so, just like before, let's talk about it. So, oh yeah, the backyard is the perfect place to talk about being scared because it's such a soothing area. Got the wind blowing and the trees and the crickets in the background. Don't know if you can hear them, but I can. It's a perfect place for talking about fear. So, so here we are in the backyard. Let's talk about fear. Where does fear come from? What's it about? I'm a long-time believer that fear is there to alert you to potentially dangerous situations. Um, be they physical, like the chance that you could get hurt, physically hurt, like lose your life, lose a limb or something, or mental, like the chance that you could go crazy, or emotional, like the chance that you could lose control of yourself. And those fears are legitimate fears. They are there for a reason. Just like every other emotion that you experience in your life, they're there for a reason. If we are experiencing an emotion like fear, then it's there to alert you to something about your life that needs to change. It is a signal, basically, just like every other emotion. But let's talk about fear specifically. Fear is there because of danger. Fear is there because something is close to happening, or you need to do something that could conceivably be dangerous. And you got a couple of choices when that happens. And first of them is to freeze, to not do whatever it is, to avoid whatever it is that's causing the fear, or to step in and do it anyways. And that can be hard. That can be so hard. And then there's a third option. You can stuff the fear and pretend that it doesn't exist, which honestly is not a good idea. Just like every other emotion, that leads to explosions. Um, the explosive content I'm thinking about here is anxiety, like an anxiety attack or a panic attack. If you stuff your fear for too long, eventually that leads to panic attacks. So, and anxiety attacks where your heart is racing and you can barely breathe and you can't think. And see, just like every other emotion that goes too far, it's hard to think when it gets too big. Let's sit down. This is the best place, right here. We had a storm a while ago. It knocked some branches down off the elm tree. That can be a little scary too, right? So, now that we know what fear is, and let's talk about some of the things that can be scary. Like, let's see, physical things that involves surgery. Like that can be really scary. Like, let's see, one point I had to go in for surgery to have some fat nodules removed. I was not happy. I was nervous. I did not want to do it, but I did it anyways. I got some support and I went in and I did it. And it was not fun. It was not okay. But it didn't turn out that I had cancer, which was good. And so it was worth it. So, what you do when you're afraid is you need to cultivate courage. And I know a lot of people think courage means the absence of fear, and they're wrong. They are so wrong. The absence of fear is not courage. The absence of fear is foolhardiness. Because 9 times out of 10, if you're not afraid of something that you should genuinely be afraid of, you're going to do something stupid. Okay? And you're not stupid. Okay? If you're watching this video and you're a member of my family, if you're one of my kids, you're not stupid. Seriously. Fear is not a sign of stupidity, and it doesn't mean that you're a coward. Being a coward means giving into the fear, letting the fear rule, letting the fear rule you, running away, letting the fear teach you to run away from the thing that you're afraid of, right? So, I'm going to teach you to be courageous, okay? So, imagine something that you're afraid of. For me, in this particular environment, it's bees. I am terrified of bees, right? So, now you need you to understand and be prepared. Be wary because this is a trigger situation. Okay? So pause and let's take a deep breath. It's okay. I will still be here when you're done. I'm not going anywhere. And I will still be here when you get back. Take a minute and pause and breathe. That's right. Deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bring that breath all the way up over your skull and out your mouth. Nice deep breaths. Right? Until you're calm. Okay. Now, this fear is still there. I know you can feel it. It's clawing at the door. It's there. And it's not going to go away. Not until we've conquered it. Right? So we can either run away and be cowards, or we can conquer it and be brave. So here's what we're going to do. First thing, look at the thing that you're afraid of. Right? Look at it. Look at it from a distance. So, I'm looking at the bees. Is there any reason that I need to go near that thing? Ordinarily, with regards to bees, no, there isn't. There's no reason that I need to invade their space. But what if there was? What if there was a reason that I needed to be out there and near where those bees are? It's dangerous, and I'm scared. But let's say there's a definite reason that I need to be there. What if it's one of my kids? What if it's one of you? Of course, I have a reason to want to go in where those bees are, because I need to get you out, right? So, I take a deep breath, the breathing exercise we just did. In through your nose, bring the breath over your brain and out your mouth. Do it with your eyes closed. Make that breath go in, make it go out. Get nice and calm. The fear isn't going to go away. It's still going to be there. You can feel your heart pounding like a jackhammer. It's going like a squirrel's heart. It's that fast. But your mind is calm. Take a breath and try to force your breathing to slow down. Okay? Now, Is there a way that you can get in there and do what you need to do without getting hurt? Now, where it comes to bees, yes, there is. I can get a blanket and I can throw it to my kid, or I can wrap it around myself and go in and do it that way. It needs to be a nice thick woolen blanket though. So, and I need to run if I'm going to go in there and be quick. So yes, the fear is still there, but now I've got it down low enough that I can think. That's where courage is. You're not going to make it go away. You're not going to stuff it. You suppress it a little bit. Calm it down a little bit to the point where you can think with your head instead of thinking with your heart, with your fear, which by now is here, but still you're thinking, and you're thinking clearly, and you go in there, and even though you're afraid, you do what you have to do and you get out quick as you can. And then you're not a coward anymore. Then you're a hero because you were brave. You were brave and you did what needed to be done, right? And it doesn't have to be just physical things. It can be anything. You stop and you examine the situation. If you're afraid of something and there's a genuinely good reason why you should go and do that thing anyway, come up with a safe way to do it. Then take a deep breath, calm yourself down, thinking clearly, go and do it anyway. I know you can. I believe in you. There's one more thing. All of us feel fear. All of us. It's there for a reason. Remember, just like rage, just like anger, just like sadness, just like guilt, joy, all of it. It is there for a reason. So use it. Use it. Don't let it use you. I'm so happy to talk to you again. Don't forget, we are looking forward to having a live broadcast when we hit 20 subscribers. So share this video with your friends. And thanks for coming. And I'll talk to you again soon.